There, my beautiful friends, how are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do full moon rituals once a month during the full moon. I'm super excited to have each and every one of you here. This is a very special full moon that is happening. We have an eclipse in the sign of Taurus. And this eclipse that is happening is in the north node of the moon, which is extra special because this energy is aligned to our life path and our life purpose, our destiny. And I feel it's very important to set our intentions and really understand where we want our life to go here. This moon's energy, this eclipse energy, is going to last for the next 18 months, okay? So this is why I'm bringing you an actual video today and not a live moon ritual, because I wanted to make this video extra special. All right, so we're going to get started here and talk a little bit about our life path and our destiny. Now, the North Node, for those of you that understand astrology, represents your life's purpose, your destiny, and the qualities you're meant to develop in this lifetime. All right, with the eclipse in Taurus and the North Node, there's a heightened focus on these aspects of your life's journey. So I feel it's very important, those of you that are here today, to actually take this very seriously. We're going to set intentions, we're going to light some candles, we're going to do some releasing, and we're going to pull in the strings of abundance. Now, we do this every moon ritual with me, and I feel it's very important because the full moon actually gives us an opportunity to realign our goals. And whatever we weren't able to accomplish from the last full moon ritual, whatever we weren't able to release, now we have another opportunity to do that again. I feel it's going to be very important, especially now, for us to really focus in on what it is that we want with our life. Where do we see ourselves in the next year or two? These energies that are working in our favor, especially with the planetary alignments, are going to amplify everything. And those of you that have been watching my channel, you know that I have been really stressing about setting your intentions and focusing in on your goals and really understanding the filter that you're looking through, right? So it's going to be very important that we understand what our destination point is for the next year or two, setting that intention, setting that goal. So I'm super excited to do this with you. I've even in my own personal life, you have been seeing some of the changes that have been happening on my YouTube channel, right? I'm really focusing in on that bigger picture. I've rebranded. I'm really focusing in on the growth and expansion of Sacred Knowledge Tarot, and that is going to be my prime focus. My husband also, who was with me in the last full moon ritual, is away right now, but we're working together. So he has actually set himself up and he's cleared his 9-to-5. He's actually quit his job and he's now doing his own thing. He's really aligning himself to his higher purpose. So this is what this energy is all about, and it's, you know, what is your identity here as you move forward? This is going to be the most important question for some of us, right? How we identify with this world, how we identify with everything that is around us. So again, this is going to be one of those things here. Now, I just wanted to talk about the full moon in Taurus. Taurus, as we all know, is an earth sign, and it's associated with stability, sensuality, and material comfort. So these are all the things that are going to be affected in our lives, especially depending on where our focus is. And during a Taurus full moon, there's an emphasis on grounding, practicality, and enjoying life's pleasures. The things that bring us pleasures, the things that are important to us. So it's all about putting our focus, our attention, and our energy into the things that we actually want to see growth and expansion in. And that's what's going to happen then over the next 18 months here for you, okay? And the lunar eclipse, now I've got my little cliff notes here, so I'm just reading off of that. I wanted to make sure that I was super prepared for every one of you today. So this full moon is a lunar eclipse. We all know that, which means that the earth passes between the sun and the moon, casting a shadow on the moon. Eclipses often bring about powerful energy and can symbolize endings and beginnings. I feel that those of us that have started something earlier this year, there's been a lot of extra effort that we have been putting into those projects, to those things that we are trying to grow and expand in. And I feel that there has been a little bit of lag, a little bit of struggle around it, but I feel that the more we are able to release ourselves from any kind of distractions, really end things in our life, like enter a new chapter. This is ultimately what is happening here. Spirit guides are really wanting us to enter with both feet in, okay, this new chapter. This is what this lunar eclipse is giving us, the opportunity to really push ourselves and propel ourselves forward. Okay, so now, eclipse energy is known for its transformative and sometimes disruptive qualities. It can bring hidden emotions and issues to the surface, which some of us are already dealing with. I feel that this eclipse energy, because it started on the 14th of October, even before then, we've been feeling the effects of this eclipse energy. And we have two this month. This lunar eclipse is the last eclipse of the year. Okay, so it's very, very important, and that's why it's special, especially being in the sign of Taurus. Okay, I feel that this actually isn't going to happen again for in the sign of Taurus for another 2 decades. Okay, so it's a good time to assess your relationship with money and possessions, everyone, as well as to indulge in self-care. These are all going to be very important for us. Material realization. So this full moon may bring about realizations related to your material life, such as financial matters, possessions, or personal values. All right, it's a good time to reevaluate what truly matters to you. So it's really about taking inventory and understanding the things around us, the things in our lives internally that have value to us, and really focus and nurture those parts of ourselves. Okay, so material and emotional security. Taurus is an earth sign associated with stability and security and material comfort. So during this eclipse actually, you may be prompted to examine how your material circumstances and emotional security relate to your life path. Is everything that you're doing, everything that you currently have, in alignment to your life's purpose, to your higher path here, everyone? Are they in alignment with your true purpose? Like everything, sometimes we accumulate things without even knowing whether or not they are in alignment with us and our path that we're walking down. So I really feel that this lunar eclipse is tapping into our authentic self, the real version of us, and what is actually in alignment. And I feel that some of you are already feeling this energy coming through, because I've been feeling this energy for the last few months here. And this energy that I've been feeling has happened before the 14th of October, before the new moon and that eclipse. Okay, so this is also going to bring about stability versus change for some of us. So the eclipse energy may challenge your senses of security and stability. All right, so it's an opportunity to consider what changes you need to make to align with your true values and desires. And I feel that some of you are feeling this calling within yourself to actually realign yourself. So there may be some sort of instability, some sort of change that you are experiencing. Some of you have also set some intentions and manifested, so that manifestation is now taking formation, which can create some instability and change in our life, which can feel a little bit scary. And that's a process that sometimes we have to go through. And that process, depending on what our life experience is and what we are trying to manifest or realign ourselves to, can take a little while. It can sometimes take weeks, months, or even years. I don't want that to scare you, because through that you are evolving into that version of yourself that is going to be able to receive that manifestation on the other side of it. Okay, so you have to become that version of yourself. And I feel that there is a spiritual awakening that is happening within some of you that are watching today, that is really creating this sense of what is that? you know, when we start spiritually awakening, when we start to align to our higher purpose, we experience these changes. There's almost like this vanishing that is happening, right? Things that were in our lives, say for example 6 months ago, now no longer exist in our life. So there's this like vanishing that is happening, but this vanishing is being replaced by new things. Okay. Now, this is going to affect some of our relationships as well. So Taurus also governs relationships. So this full moon can shine a light on your partnerships. All right, everyone. So it's a time to reevaluate your relationship and whether they provide the security and satisfaction that you seek. All right, it's really important that you understand some of the relationships that you have in your life. Are these relationships that you currently have weighing you down, or are they uplifting your energy? And it's time to create some healthy boundaries around some relationships. And this is where that parting and that vanishing is happening as well, is in your relationships. All right, grounding and manifestation is going to be very important, that you use the energy of this full moon to ground your intentions and take practical steps towards achieving your goals. This is what we're going to do today, right? We're going to set some intentions. We're going to ground ourselves. Taurus energy is excellent for manifesting your desires, everyone. It's a very grounding energy. Taurus is an earth sign, right? So it's now time to really ground ourselves. Self-care also is going to be very important the next few months here. I feel especially over the next 6 to 18 months here for you. I feel this next 3 months is going to be very, very heavy with energy, with a lot of transformations, especially those of you that are actually initiating change in your life. So take some time for self-care during this full moon and eclipse. Pamper yourselves here, my friends. Engage in relaxation and nurture your physical and emotional well-being. Release and reset. So eclipses are often times for letting go of the past and making a fresh start. Reflect on what you need to release and set intentions for the future. This is going to be very important. A great exercise for this, for those of you that are watching, is to buy a journal. Buy a clean journal that you can empty yourself into. Any kind of frustrations, any kind of things that are holding you back here, everyone, it's time to write those down. Write them down and empty yourself over the next probably 2 weeks here, okay? As much as you can. And reset yourself, set some intentions, set some goals. So I'm going to give you an example of what myself and my husband have done. Is we have started our 5 a.m. club. This is something that we've created for ourselves. We're putting ourselves into a system. So we've been waking up every single day at 5 a.m. and working out. After we work out, we do a meditation, and then we start our day. Our work day. We have times allotted for everything that we are doing. I've also joined yoga. He's joined jujitsu. So we're doing all of these things in order to develop ourselves, but also to really grow and expand in our lives. And this is a part of this full moon eclipse energy here. So we started this on October the 14th. I feel this is going to be very important if you utilize the full moon and eclipse energy to propel you forward here, everyone. All right, so values and priorities for everyone is also going to be very important. So Taurus energy is linked to personal values. This eclipse may encourage you to reassess your values and whether or not they align with your life's calling. It's an opportunity to clarify what truly matters to you. All right, and security versus transformation. The eclipse's energy can challenge your sense of security and stability. You may be asked to confront areas of your life that are holding you back from fulfilling your life's purpose. It's a time for transformation and growth, everyone. So now is the time to really set those intentions. So I really suggest to each and every one of you tonight, after you watch this full moon ritual, is to really write down as much as you can tonight as far as releasing. What is it that you're wanting to release? Okay, and what we're going to do tonight is we're actually going to start here. If you have a pen and paper handy, we're going to go ahead and write down some of the things that we want to release tonight. We're going to use the moon's energy. And those of you that are watching this before the full moon, you can actually do this ritual every single night. and during the full moon, you can really amplify the energy here, okay? And you don't necessarily have to be able to see the full moon. As long as it's out there, you know it's out there, you can feel the energy. I want you to start releasing whatever it is that you want to release out of your life here, okay? So let's write some things down here, everyone. If you got a pen and paper handy, I'm going to go ahead and write down some things that I would like to release out of my life. And, you know, I just feel that it's going to be very important, and you don't have to release everything all at once tonight, right now. But before you go to bed here, if you're able to make a point to actually write in your journal and just empty yourself of all the things that have been kind of weighing you down here, everyone. All right. So if we're able to do that right now and just write everything down, we're going to go ahead, and we do this every full moon ritual. It's just a really nice way to release and let go of things that no longer serve your higher purpose. Things that you're maybe obsessively thinking about, things that whirl around in your mind that cause you anxiety or worry. All of these things are what you want to write down and release. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this sheet of paper. You can either burn it, just make sure you don't burn your house down, everyone, or you can tear it up. And what I like to do myself is, and later on I have to clean the mess after I do this, is I like to tear the sheet of paper and just throw it out into the air and just release that energy. So everyone, let's just together throw these papers out and release them into the universe. And I'll clean that mess up afterwards. So now that we've done that, I am going to, if any of you have candles today, we've got some magic intention candles that my sister-in-law makes. Any of you that are interested in purchasing these for the next live moon ritual in November, the link is in the description box below. These are also really good Christmas gifts. These are good for any time you want to set an intention. You don't have to purchase these ones. You can buy a candle anywhere you like. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light this. What I want all of you to do right now is to set an intention. What do you want to see in the future? We're going to also create a mantra for ourselves, okay, that we're going to say to ourselves each and every day that is sacred to us. All right, so let's take a moment and set an intention into our candle here. If you have a sacred item, everyone, it would be a good time now to place that underneath your candle. All right, so these magic intention candles that my sister-in-law sells have sacred stones, okay? So these are consecrated as you set your intention and burn this candle overnight. All right, you just want to make sure it's in a safe place, that it doesn't light anything on fire, okay? So let's set an intention now. All right, so once we've done that, let's light this candle and allow it to burn until it burns out on its own. I'm super excited about this, everyone. I hope you are too. Having faith and belief in yourself and the universe, which is always conspiring in our favor. All right, that's all the universe ever wants to do, is help us succeed in our lives. And it's all about us having that filter of positivity, okay? So I really want you to focus in on looking at your life through a positive lens. We all have negative things that can happen to us. It's all about focusing our energy towards the things that are actually working out for us and not focusing on the things that aren't working for us, okay? So now that we've set our intention, lit our candles, we're going to leave those aside here. I'm going to read for each and every single one of you today. I'm going to bring about a reading. So we're going to start here. Now I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I do with my personal readings for everyone. All right, we've got a different deck here that I'm going to use. This reading is going to be different than my weekly readings you see on my YouTube page. All right, we're going to start with the sign of Aries. So Aries, my beautiful friends, how are you tonight? I'm so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck for all of you, and another message from a different deck here. Okay, it's the Opal Oracle cards is the other tarot deck here. So let's pull a card for you, Aries, and see what Spirit would like you to know. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Aries, look at this. Have any of you seen an owl in your life recently? This is a good omen for those of you that have seen an owl anywhere in your life. The wise one is your message. So I'm going to read this from the guidebook here. So wise one, where are you, wise one? All right, so knuckle down, be reliable and committed, Aries. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. So there's a raven and an owl on this card. Have any of you seen one? Now this comes with an extended message. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation, Aries. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere here, my friends. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long term. So look at that. Tap into that wise one energy here, my friends. I'm now going to pull another card, which is a message that you need to hear right now. All right, Aries, let's see what Spirit would like you to know today. Celebrate, share the good vibes. Aries, it's time to celebrate and share the good vibes. I'm going to read the message on this card for you. Celebrate life and just how far you've come on this journey. Find something to rejoice about and then let yourself do a happy dance. I love doing happy dance for no reason at all. It's time to celebrate how far you've come, my friends. So this is your reading, Aries. We're moving on now to Taurus. Hello, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you today? I'm so happy and excited to have all of you here today. All right, we're going to pull one card and see what Spirit would like you to know. White Witch, be the light. Taurus, look at this. Have you seen an owl in your life? If you have, this is your confirmation. It's a good omen. All right, so remember that the universe speaks to us through the universe, through Mother Earth. Everything that is around us is a way for the universe to communicate with us, okay? So it's time to be the light. Let me pull this card for you, White Witch. Where is White Witch here? It's so hard for me to find the interpretations in here because they're not numbered. All right, so take the higher road and choose the light, Taurus. Remove yourself from low energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess within you. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice, Taurus. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light into anyone's life, Taurus. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or Are you the one who is guilty of causing the drama, Taurus? You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. So that is your message through the Oracle deck here. I'm also going to pull another card for you. This is a message that some of you need to hear right now. So Spirit Guides, what do my beautiful Taurus friends need to hear right now? We're getting intuition. Follow your inner compass, Taurus. So intuition is at an all-time high for you. So follow that intuition. I'm going to read you the interpretation of this card. Half of intuition is listening. The other half is acting. If you have asked, you will receive an answer. It is time to listen and follow your guidance. Taurus, look at that. Intuition, listen to that intuition. It is there. Sometimes we just have to quiet the noise around us. All right, now we're moving on to Gemini. Hello, my Gemini friends. How are you? I'm super excited and so happy to have all of you here. I'm a Gemini rising and a Gemini sun. My moon is in Leo, so I'm super excited for this. Let's see what we get. So Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action at this time. Have any of you seen a dragon in your life? This is your confirmation here, my friends, that this is your message. So let's pull the interpretation of Shaolin Master. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. So if any of you want to correct me, go right ahead. Sometimes I say these words wrong. So let's see here. Shaolin Master. Oh my goodness, like where is this Shaolin Master? Here we go. Okay, so slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach, Gemini. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety because you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on right now. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You, too, are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions, Gemini. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding for you. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how high you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next, Gemini. So I'm going to pull another card for you as well. What message do my beautiful Gemini friends need to hear today? Spirit guides, please show us what message Geminis need to hear. So we've got a card falling out. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Set yourself free and forgive. Gemini, forgiveness is required to set yourself free. Let me read you the message on this card. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love. Forgive yourself and others. This transformative release will unburden and heal your heart. I feel this is very important for some of you to do this. All right, so forgiveness, Gemini. All right, we're moving on to Cancer now. Hello, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited to have all of you here with me today. All right, let's pull a card here and see what Spirit Guides would like you to know. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Cancer, we've got Protection Guardian coming in for you to drop your shields. So let's pull the interpretation from the guidebook and see what Spirit Guides would like you to know here. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The protection guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shield and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from your lower energy, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe at this time, Cancer. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, Cancer, and your angels and ancestors guide you and are here to help you realize this right now. So what a beautiful message for you, Cancer. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to pull another card to see what message you need to hear right now. All right, spirit guides. Exploration, bravely open and connect, Cancer. It's now time to it's now time for exploration. So let me read you the message on this card. It is time to get to know others better. Learn something new about the people in your life and allow them to learn something new about you. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love this. All right, we're on to Leo here. Hello, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you today? Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited to have all of you here with me today. So let's pull a card and see what spirit guides would like you to know. All right, Leo, we're getting Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. So look at that. Exchange energy to trade abundance. This is beautiful. All right, let's pull the interpretation here and see what spirit guides would like you to know. Trader. So make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. The trader brings the lesson and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe, or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return a natural state of balance. So, if you are lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable, Leo. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. So what a powerful energy for you, the trader. We're going to pull another card for a message that you need to hear right now, Leo. So spirit guides, what do my beautiful Leo friends need to know? All right, we're getting timing. Wait for the right moment, Leo. Timing is of importance here. Divine timing is at play. So let's read the message on this card. Timing is important to consider right now. Trust that your instincts and intuition will show you when it is the right time or wrong time to take action. All right, so timing. Now we're on to Virgo. Hello, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you today? Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm super excited to do this reading for you. All right, so Virgos, what do you need to hear today? She-wolf, unleash the wild within. Have any of you seen a wolf recently? This is your confirmation here. It's now time to unleash the wild within. So let's pull the interpretation here from the guidebook, She-wolf. Where are you, She-wolf? Oh my goodness. There she is. So let your wild side up and out to Virgo. Unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchanged and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. You are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely, Virgo. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them right now. Let the wolf energy within you help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom, of your growth. The life you want is here. So this is such a powerful message for you, Virgo. Oh my goodness. All right, and let's pull another card for you, a message that you need to hear right now. All right, so spirit guides, what do my beautiful Virgo friends need to hear today? Acceptance, all is as it should be. So acceptance, Virgo. All is as it should be. So let me read you the message on this card. Try to see situations through the eyes of your best self. You have the wisdom and the will to refrain from judgment, so send blessings instead. Look at that. I love this for you. All right, next we're moving on to Libra. Hello, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I am super happy and excited to have you here with me. So let's see what Spirit would like you to know today. Hermit, retreat and recharge. Look at that. It's time to go into hermit mode. Retreat and recharge here, my friends. Let's pull up the interpretation for the Hermit card. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth, Libra. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside of you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents a union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. So I don't know if any of you have seen the Sri Yantra sign recently, but this is also a good omen for you. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may becoming draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies, Libra. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before moving further. Libra, that's a powerful message for you today. Now I'm going to pull another card for a message that you need to hear right now. All right, Spirit guides, what do my beautiful Libras need to hear right now? So I'm not going to pick that card up. Sometimes these cards fall out. In my own personal opinion, that card is not meant for you. All right, we're getting wonder, be open and curious. Libra, Wonder is in the air, so be open and curious. Explore the possibilities here, my friends. Open yourself to wonderment and a feeling of awe. In a space of openness and childlike curiosity, miracles happen and solutions to challenges emerge. So look at that. How beautiful is that? My goodness. All right. Next, we are moving on to Scorpio. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you all doing tonight? Thank you so much for being here. I am super excited to have all of you here with me today. So let's pull a card for you and see what Spirit would like you to know. Oracle, wait for important information. I feel that you've already had this card before, so there's some more information coming in for you here, Scorpios. Look at that. So let's pull the information, the interpretation from the guidebook and see what that has to say for you today. All right, here we are. So be open and receptive to information here, Scorpio. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of this deck, the ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time, Scorpio. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. All right, so heighten your awareness here, Scorpio. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or an action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them, Scorpio. So now we are going to get another card for you as well. So that's the Oracle message. I love that card, the Oracle message. Whenever I pull that out, I just feel that the universe is trying to communicate much more prominently than other times here. So we're getting commitment. Review your responsibilities at this time, Scorpio. Commitment is required. All right, so are your commitments and obligations life-affirming and empowering? You may need to set aside doubts and commit to a person or a purpose. All right, so this is coming through for you. We're going to move on to Sagittarius here. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you today? Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm super excited to have each and every one of you here. All right, so let's see what we get here for you, Sagittarius. Sage, be devoted and committed. Look at that. Be that sage. Embrace that sage energy here. Have any of you seen a peacock recently? This is coming up here with that peacock feather. It could be a feather as well. So let's pull up the sage card and see what it has to say for you. All right, come on, sage, where are you? Here we are. So be devoted and committed here, Sagittarius. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. The sage represents the wise one within. When this card arises, it shows that you are preparing to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. It guides you to take notes, as the wandering yogi is on this card, because your knowledge and life experiences can impart incredible insights to those with whom you come in contact with. This card is also about observation and becoming more aware of who you are and all of your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity to your decisions. Devotion is a powerful energy, and right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your commitment and your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. That's all you need, Sagittarius. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. So that is beautiful. I love that for you, Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to pull another card for you. This is a message that you need to hear right now. All of these are messages you need to hear right now. So express love, share love generously. Sagittarius, express love at this time. Let me read you the message on this card. How do you show your appreciation? Sagittarius, discover new ways of expressing your love and new people to share your admiration with. So look at that. That's such a warm card. What a warm message for you today. My goodness. All right, we're going to go move on here to a Capricorn. So hello, my beautiful Capricorn friends. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Thank you so much for being here with me. All right, let's see what Spirit Guides would like you to know today. Air Guardian, shift your perception. Capricorn, you're receiving the Air Guardian. It's time to shift your perception, my friends. So let's pull the let's pull the interpretation here. Change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. The Air Guardian represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. All right, so these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, and this could be standing between you and your greatness, as this could be standing in your greatness. Okay, so when this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You're being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction at this time, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. Powerful message for you today, Capricorn. Let's pull another card and see what else Spirit would like you to know right now. All right, we've got a card here. That one didn't fall to the floor. Patience, exercise, equanimity. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a hard time saying this word. Equanimity. All right, so patience is required at this time, Capricorn. All right, let me read you the message on this card. Have patience with yourself and those around you at this time. Don't be afraid to ask others to be patient with you while you figure things out, Capricorn. So look at that. What a beautiful message. So patience is required at this time for you. Next, we are moving on to Aquarius. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you today? Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. We're going to bring you a message now from Spirit. Hunter, track down your fears and your desires. Aquarius, now time to do that. Hunt down your fears and your desires. All right, so let's see here. Hunter, where are you? There we are, just passed by it. So track down all of your fears, thoughts, and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. The Hunter card is based on my favorite Celtic god, Cernunnos. I hope I'm saying that right. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, as the hunter does with the wild animals, and goes beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter, Aquarius. It's now time to do that. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. And when this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you're a female or identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. So what a beautiful energy. Be that hunter, Aquarius. I'm going to pull one more card for you. So this is a message you need to hear right now. Healing, return to wholeness. Aquarius, it's time for healing, return to wholeness. Let me read you the message on this card. Part of the situation may need some healing. Lovingly notice any disharmony and then turn your focus to healing. Allow the universe to support you at this time. So if there's some sort of a situation that you're in right now and you're asking for guidance, this is your guidance, Aquarius. All right, next we are moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces, my beautiful friends. How are you? Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. We're going to pull a card for you and see what Spirit would like you to know today. Shield Maiden. Make plans, Pisces, and focus. You got the Shield Maiden here. So let's pull the interpretation and see what Spirit would like you to know here. So Shield Maiden. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward, Pisces. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She is ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to get into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens worked together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will your next steps will be, Pisces. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the tasks you are taking on, you can end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have ever been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guide support you as you move forward. All right, so what a beautiful message for you. I'm going to pull one more card and see what message Spirit would like you to know at this time. All right, so let's see what we get here for you. Courage. Show up with a whole heart, Pisces. Courage is required. Spirit guides are really wanting you to tap into your courage. So bravely lead with your heart, Pisces. Show up for the next unexpected oh my gosh, let me read that again. I'm so sorry. Bravely lead with your heart. Show up for the unexpected. Face what you cannot control and do not understand. Do the thing that scares you, my friends. It's now time to push forward. Remember that we have all of these energies that are working in our favor. The universe and spirit guides are constantly conspiring in our favor here, everyone. And what I really want us all to understand is that we are a powerful force to be reckoned with. And you know, sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we forget that we have these powers, and it's all about really looking at our life, looking at all of the positive things that we have, all the things that we have overcome through a positive lens, right? And again, as I mentioned earlier, when I started this full moon ritual, is looking at our life through that positive lens, right? We all have bad days. It's all about not focusing on those bad days or that energy, right? The more we talk about the negative things that have happened in our life, we're actually giving it energy and amplifying that. And with the eclipse energy, we just had 2 eclipses in the month of October here, and the 28th of October, that's the very last one. This is the one that's going to have the most impact on our lives here, because it has to do with our life purpose and our life path. So it's really now time for all of us to lay those foundations and set ourselves up for success. And I'm a huge believer in all of the alignments that happen with the planets, but I really enjoy using the full moon's energy in order to release and let go of things that no longer serve my higher purpose, set intentions, and propel myself forward. So I feel that we can all do this. We have this beautiful collaborative conscious energy working in harmony, working for us. So why not push ourselves, push any limits, any kind of fears or weaknesses we feel that we have? Why not turn them into our greatest strengths, right? Become a better version of ourselves and really leap forward and see where life can take us. This is what it's all about. And what I want all of us to do tonight is to use the moon's energy and pull the strings of abundance in together. So I do this all the time in my life. So anytime I feel that I want or need extra blessings, I will pull the strings of abundance. So if you're not able to see the moon tonight, it is out there, everyone. So let's use the moon's energy to pull the strings of abundance. So I want you to imagine these beautiful strings just falling out from the sky. And I want you to visualize your dreams. I want you to visualize abundance. And I want you to pull all of those strings and bring them in towards you. You can do this anytime you want. Just look outside your window. This is how I do it. I look outside my window and I just imagine abundance floating, whatever abundance means to you, right? Sometimes we can imagine money floating in the air. We can imagine happiness. We can imagine whatever it is that we need at that time. So just pull them in, and now let's just wrap our bodies around with these beautiful strings, everyone. Just wrap yourself up. And tonight I want you to walk around your home with these beautiful strings of abundance, believing that the universe is going to deliver whatever it is that you have pulled in through that moon's energy. Setting intentions, allowing those candles to burn all night. And also what I would like some of you to do here is, if you're able to do this, is clear the energies of the day tonight, okay? So any kind of energies that you have that you've picked up on, this is one of my nightly rituals that I wanted to share with you. Is I take a shower every single night and I use the water's energy as a cleansing tool. And as I'm showering, I just imagine all the day's energies washing off of me, and then I imagine that same water extending off of my feet into the ground, grounding me firmly. And then when I go to sleep at night, before I actually go to bed, I will write in my journal anything that is still sitting on my heart, in my mind. I will empty my mind of that. There's another thing that I do, which I might mention later on in my readings. It's something that is sacred to me, and having a sacred ritual for yourself, right? That you keep to yourself. Sometimes we have these, I have a beauty ritual in the morning. So I'm very, I have this ritual where I take care of my skin, right? Every morning I will get up and I will pile a bunch of moisturizers on my face, eye creams, all of that. That's part of my morning ritual. I have many different things that I do every single day, every single night. It's a routine for me, right? And building a system for yourself. And it's just like I mentioned earlier today, is creating a system for yourself for success and sticking to it, right? If you're able to actually write it down. So for example, myself and my husband, because we're working together now, we've created a system, a routine for ourselves where we wake up every morning at 5 o'clock. We have a workout routine, meditation. We have all of these things laid out, and this is for our ultimate success. Any kind of distractions, we are each other's accountability partners, right? So if you're able to even find an accountability partner for yourself in order to help you grow and succeed. I also want some of you to, actually all of you, to create a sacred mantra for yourself. So I wrote one down that I just kind of came up with here. I have enough. I am enough. More is on its way in perfect timing. I am a natural magnet for what's meant for me. I don't have to push. So whatever it is that you're wanting to create in your life, I want you to create some sort of a mantra that you can recite to yourself anytime that you're feeling anxious or you're feeling like you need any kind of healing. Create a mantra that you say to yourself, and I want you to say this to yourself. Just use one for now. This is like affirmations, right? But this is a mantra, one that is sacred to you. And say this for 3 months. Every single day, as many times as you can remember to say it, and watch how your life changes. And you can switch this up after every 3 months, or you can do it for a month straight. I actually have a mantra tattooed to my arm here. So this is what I live by. It's on my arm, right? So I'm a big believer in the law of attraction, universal laws. I feel that they are very powerful. They do work for us, but we are the ones that have to initiate. We are the ones that have to take action and get into motion in order to set things off. And it's kind of like working out, right? When creating a vision board for ourselves, having positive affirmations, keeping ourselves in that positive mindset. If any of you are interested in my 14-day mindset challenge ebook, it is in the description box below. This is something that you can use to help really set off that positive mindset and that growth. So if you're able to do that, that is going to help you in a big, big way here. Okay, so it's all about setting yourself up for success. Now is the time. And I've been stressing this quite a bit on my channel, that it is very important for us to really take our lives seriously. We're going to have all of these distractions around us. Turn off the news, everyone. I know that sometimes we have all of these world events that are happening. My plan is to really hunker down and tune things out and just plow through the next 18 months without any kind of distractions. You know, things are going to happen the way they're meant to happen. And all we're doing is listening and tuning into the universe, to our spirit guides, to our intuition, and allowing that to guide us through no matter what happens in our lives. All right, believe in yourself, the power of you. You are very powerful here, my friends. You are capable of overcoming anything. We all have superpowers that we have acquired over the course of our lifetime. Any kind of challenges, if you actually look back at them, you're here now today because you have overcome a lot. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. Give yourself a big hug, everyone. You are so loved. And I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight and watching this video and taking part in this full moon ritual. I'm wishing you all a beautiful night. And again, thank you all for being here with me.